All right, well, welcome back to Ditka Jaws Cigars with the Stars. We're pleased to be joined now by Matt Birk, of course, from Super Bowl champ, NFL center. Matt, I know you are deeply involved, of course, with Gridiron Greats. You're on the board. Talk a little bit about what that charity means to this event and, of course, the entire NFL.
You know, I just think it's one of those things. I got back involved when I was a player, in my playing days, and I feel very fortunate to have played football for a living. And I realized that I stood on the shoulders of those that came before me, and you know, there's just no good reason why we have so many former players that are in dire need. And so when Coach Ditka started this charity, this cause, it just made sense. And there's a lot of great things out there for former players, great resources, but there's still gaps. And Gridiron Greats is that organization that they can fill in the gaps. And you'll see tonight just how the whole football community supports and rallies around this charity. And the charity is great, but it's really about the cause.
I know the NFL, you know, like any sport, family, you know, brotherhood. What does that mean to you? Of course, you mentioned as a former player and being able to assist and get everyone else to assist as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is a brotherhood, and I think you know, when you're playing, you're part of a team, but then when you retire, you're really part of a bigger team. This fraternity of retired players, and it's something special. And you know, tonight you're going to see with all the guys here, there's going to be a lot of stories being told, and guys are going to be busting chops, but it's really, you know, it's really an expression of love. I mean, it really is for these guys, and it doesn't really matter what generation or what time you played in. I mean, once you're a football player, you're a retired football player, you're a retired football player forever, and that is that's a special club to be in.
Talk a little bit about briefly San Francisco and the entire Bay Area as a host. What is it about San Francisco and this area that you love the most in hosting this event?
Well, there's certainly a uniqueness about this city. I mean, I walked around a lot today, and the first thing I noticed was the hills. The hills got me. But I mean, so much personality, and I think really what you know, kudos to San Francisco and their planning committee. They set out, one of their goals was to make this the most philanthropic Super Bowl ever. And so the community, I mean, there's obviously a lot of successful businesses here, but they really rallied around. They want to make sure that it's not just a game and not just about entertainment, but wanted to really try to make a difference and affect some change in this community and others. And so it's great to come to the Super Bowl, and we know it's all about the game on Sunday, but to have our charity here, you know, doing good work and kind of piggybacking on that theme of the San Francisco Super Bowl. It's create some synergy, I guess.
Sure. Last question: who are you taking Sunday?
Boy, you know, I tell people this. I have emotional ties to both teams. I mean, you know, Michael Orr is my guy playing for Carolina, but you know, Peyton Manning was the first pick in the 1998 draft, and I was only 172 picks after him. So yeah, we're like practically related, and so I would, if this is his last rodeo, in fact, I would love to see him go out on top because of what he's meant to our league.
Absolutely. Hard to argue with that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Enjoy your night.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Right.
That is Matt Birk, ladies and gentlemen. More coming up from the red carpet live in just a second. Ditka Jaws Cigar Party with the Stars. More on the way on theCUBE.